This is the English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Professor L.B.Gayakawad is teaching today the topic Treatise on Good Manners and Good Breeding Part 2, Lecture 11th. Here in this topic today we will discuss the thoughts and views of Jonathan Swift on the particular good manners and good breeding. He says, good manners are essential for the people who maintain weak and less standard understanding. Remember, according to Jonathan, there are some people who are very weak and less understanding people. Such type of people make a lot of mistakes in society and the life of the society goes to be lost. That's why he has suggested the good manners and the good breeding for such people. Thus, such men have corrupt and have been interested in needless and endless celebrations. Remember, these people are interested in fruitless matters. And such needless and endless celebrative traditions, which has been wrong and unbeneficial and harmful to all the societies according to Jonathan. Jonathan wills that the less understanding men should go through such manners, it means through the social manners and good breeding for their own and for others' benefits. By doing such practices, the health of general society will be beneficial to each and every person. Here, remember, Jonathan Swift wants to develop the progress and health of the society generally. All the world should be in the particular tradition. That tradition should be well doing to the well-being of persons, and that's why he is giving importance on the good manners and good breeding. Women insist always on good breeding, but men pass time only without taking interest. Remember, here Jonathan is giving us the difference that the people, actually male, are not interested in good manners, but the women are always interested in good manners. A woman respects man's liking interest, but a man passes time in drinking only. So here he has suggested the best difference of the woman nature and the man's nature. He says that women are there who like always the interest of people. It means the interest of men. But men are there who do not like the interests of women and they are only in the interest of drinking only. Drinking only means they drink wine or they do always the bad activities. As for Jonathan, here women are good mannered on cherishing good habits more than men. Men drink only wine and spend lives very carelessly and uselessly. Hence, men also should cherish manners like women according to Jonathan. The effect of the bad habit has been told by Jonathan with the example as follows. He says, Monsieur buys the Dutch envoy goes through a dozen of habits. He brought only 13 years old boy to the big table of the court, hence other persons couldn't get a proper opportunity of dining there. Finally, there both plates were broken into pieces with the wastage of cream and sweet. This was the bad habit of the ill habits bred and cherished by Monsieur Buys, the Dutch envoy. All the arts and science have the profound pedantries, The pedantry in overrating situations is a pretense. Those who dance in the marriages and celebration also show pedantry and falsehood. The example of Monsieur shows that a common man shouldn't lift up ill-mannered like him. Jonathan says more pedantries also is an example of a bad manner and a bad breeding. Jonathan has also criticized the men and women who dance at the marriages and celebrations. People also live for bad habits, always deliberately forgetting good habits. They live under the umbrella of the political ministers and live a bad life for their prestige, giving a bad rudeness to other people. Jonathan hasn't liked here the life of the political leaders and their followers. No law can increase a good habit. The people who do believe under the umbrella of the kings, they have also the bad habits, like the people living with political ministers. Remember here, Jonathan has criticized the persons who are under the umbrella of the king and the ministers, because the ministers and the kings are such personalities who create the chaos in the life of the society, and that's why he has criticized such people who live under the umbrella of the ministers and such type of kings and princes. Hence, Jonathan says nothing is learned in the court. He says that nothing is learned in the court because the court is also the particular dictatorship and they do not pay attention to the moral matters. Means they do not pay attention to the good manners and good breeding. And he does not believe in the ministry of the ministers. Good breeding is more extensive than good manners, as breeding is difficult than good manners, as good manners are easier but breeding is a more difficult matter. Punctuality should be maintained by man to behave with each other, to be successful in the businesses. Jonathan has observed some officers being successful with the follow-up of the punctuality. Ignorance cannot be an ill manner, because ignorance or ignorant persons are there in society, and such type of ignorance cannot be the ill manner, because ignorant persons can be helped, can be supported with the knowledge, means we can guide them. But actually those people who are making the pretense of sleeping, actually means they are showing that they are not clever, but innerly they show that they are very clever. Such type of people are very much difficult for changing them, and that's why here ignorant persons are better than the foxy, or I will say crafty people. While traveling, man should behave well with unfamiliar persons also for the permanent friendship, and should bring good manners with us. But the worst traveler is a person who comes from foreign. Remember here finally, Jonathan has said that the person who comes from foreign, he is the worst, I will say, the traveler, because he brings the bad things from foreign. So here today we have finished the topic, a treatise on good manners and good breeding, part 2, lecture 11. Again we will come in front of each other with a new topic. Till then, thank you very much.